I grew up and always believing in God and Jesus, but when I was pretty much dying, I really questioned that and was angry and upset and really, at that time, didn't believe it.
The hardest part about being in school is almost everything because I'm thinking about my dad at some parts. I know God has a plan for my dad and my mom and us, so I know I can trust Jesus and God with everything.
When I was about 8 years old, I actually came here when it was a much smaller church with my grandparents and my great-grandfather. As time went on, my dad and stepmom got married and she was Catholic, so we kind of started going to Catholic church instead and turned me away, I guess, a little bit. When I was 15, I was diagnosed with leukemia. Not only did I have leukemia, I ended up getting sick with appendicitis. I was really sick, and doctors didn't expect me to make it. And for somebody who believes in God, I really started to question why that would happen to me. And different people I asked, at the time, no one could really give me the right answer. I really was angry and upset, and if God really existed, why would he let a kid go through this? Why would he let a family who's always done things to help other people go through this? There's no way that there's a God to allow that suffering. In 2007, my son was born, Aiden, and hearing him cry for the first time and the amazement of that creation, God came back into my heart then, kind of saying, I know you doubted me, but I'm here. For him to show up, even though through all that time that I was angry and upset and doubted him so much, that he was still there. That's when I started, going to church more. I went to a couple different Catholic churches with my family, and again, not really liking that, but still feeling that connection with God. Last February, my sister passed away from an overdose, and I felt not happy, of course, with the emotion of the loss and the sadness and anger, but I felt like that's God's plan for her. He knew that she had struggled long enough, and it was time to bring her home. And I felt the calling, like, hey, you got to start going back to church. And so I came here again. I've been to other churches, and I feel like there's a lot of judgment in the church, which is sad. But here, I've always felt, even when I came here before, no matter who you are or what's happened in your life, I just feel like it's a family. Even finding out I had thyroid cancer last November and battling that, it's just been peace, not really a struggle. Being here and having this family just reaffirmed my beliefs that it's God's plan. And I actually started bringing my wife and all my kids, and now it's great. We look forward to it. We talk about it, and we look forward to church every single week. So like I said, I was going through thyroid cancer treatment, and my surgery was scheduled for February 6th, and Pastor Patty emailed me and said that you guys were going to do baptisms on February 5th. And they're doing a baptism now the day before your surgery. As soon as I got that email, I felt God's telling me this is the right time, this is the right day to do it. It's just been amazing. And that's why I'll always come, and I'll always invite as many people as I can to come to accept Jesus and realize that that's the way to everlasting life.
I want to be baptized to accept Jesus as my Savior and Lord. My name is Aiden, and I've decided to follow Jesus.
My name is Derek, and I've decided to follow Jesus.